Hello! You might remember my last skin regime video, which was good night oily skin, and now this is kind of good day oily skin, I suppose. Doesn't really make sense, but anyway, this is all about treating oily skin in the morning, because oily skin really, if you don't look after it properly, it affects the way you apply your makeup, the way it sits, and the way it lasts. So it's a really important one, and this is the kind of, I don't know, the regime that I've been doing for the last week or so. I tend to only get oily skin for about 1 week of the month, and it's hormonal, I think. So yes, this isn't a regime that I would follow throughout the whole month, but it just depends what's going on really. You have to mix and match your products. First of all, this morning though, I have used a purifying mask. Now the main thing to remember about oily skin, and I think I said this in the last video, is that you don't want to reach for the most astringent alcoholic product that you can find just to strip that grease away, because all it does is make your skin overcompensate and produce more grease, which is not what you want. So you need to use products that are designed for oily skin and just be a bit savvy about it really. You can mix and match and just use certain products on your T-zone, and I'm going to talk you through what I've been doing. So first of all, I put on a purifying mask for 10 minutes. This is by Clarins. It's a pure and radiant mask with pink clay, and it's really deep kind of cleansing and gets right down into the pores, purifies them, make sure you know there's no oil lying about in there, but it doesn't totally strip away all the moisture from your skin. So it's a really good one. Leaves your skin very matte and, I don't know, just kind of ready to work with. So this is great. If you didn't have time to use a mask though, I quite like the Clarins Water Purify One Step Cleanser, which is formulated for combination or oily skin. So again, it really effectively cleanses, but it doesn't strip all the oil away from your skin, which is the most important thing. I can't stress that enough. So after doing that and having a good cleanse, so important when your skin's oily. You know, even if you've given it a good cleanse the night before, throughout the night things happen, and you know, you just need to make sure it's nice and clean to start with. Make sure all your eye makeup's off and just a clean start. So next you need to do eyes and lips. This is Age Delay by Alpha H, and you can, as I said, use it on eyes and lips, but it's just really nice texture, just sinks right in. It's not oily. You know, you don't really want to be adding any extra oil, and especially around the lip area, just be careful what you use, because if you're reapplying all day really heavy lip balms, then you know, you can't wonder why you then get tiny spots all the way around your mouth, because you're just clogging up the pores. So, you know, use a light cream like this one, or Clinique's All About Lips. It's one of my hero products. It's just really liquidy, just soaks straight into your lips and, you know, treats them, exfoliates, but doesn't add any oil. So it's a really good one. So now you need to moisturise, and I'm going to give you 3 options here, and you could mix or match. First of all, if your skin is just ridiculously greasy, then Madara's Deep Moisture Gel, which is the same one that I told you about in the Good Night Oily Skin. This is brilliant for going on the T-zone and just on the chin. It's really tightening and freshening, and it's not adding any oil into the skin. So that's just really light like that. Really nice light fluid. Smells lovely. Right, so that's that one. If you want something slightly more luxurious and moisturising, but still you don't want to be adding oil to your skin, and you've got a bit of cash to flash, this is Chantecaille's Water Flower Fluid. Really gorgeous. It's oil free, smells absolutely divine. It's quite a light fluid. Really is amazing, and you know, makes the skin very glowy. That's incredible actually. So that's Chantecaille's Water Flower Fluid, and again, you know, you could use it just in this area and use the Madara on your T-zone. If you feel like you haven't got completely oily skin, but you just want something quite mattifying, then Aromatherapy Associates do an Orange Flower Mattifying Moisturiser. This is really gorgeous as well, but it contains essential oils, so you are adding oil to the skin. Makes it feel very comfortable though, and it does have a mattifying effect, so it's quite a clever little product, this. So that was really good, but I wouldn't recommend that on your T-zone if you do have very, very oily skin. I think it's good for kind of any other area. So once you've moisturised, all that's left to do really is to do your makeup. But if you've got oily skin, then I can recommend the Clearprep from CoverFX. This is a really good primer that basically treats your skin as it primes, basically. So if you're prone to spots or severe oiliness, then just a bit of this on the T-zone will just make your makeup sit that much better. So that's my skin all prepped and primed and ready to go, and you know, it feels really amazing. It's very plumped out, it feels very supple, and I don't know, just it feels good basically, which is how you want it to feel. You don't want it to feel dry. You don't want to go from the one extreme of very oily to just stripping everything away and making it feel dry, because that's what people try to do, and dry skin is no good either. You know, you want it to be moist and supple and just really nice to work with, because that's how makeup looks great, to have really kind of glowing skin. So there we go, that's what I've been using. More products will be added in due course, but that will be in a separate video. So until next time, be good, and I shall see you soon.